On behalf of the South African National War College, we would like to extend a very warm word of welcome to you to this year's African Conference of Commandants. The association of the CSIR with the South African National Defence Force through our Defence, Peace, Safety and Security Unit spans many decades. Our involvement in this event is perhaps testimony of the strength of the relationship that we've built with the South African National Defence Force over many years. As an organization, we have built over the years very strong capabilities in the defense sector. And we hope that during your visit, during this conference, we'll be able to expose you to some of these capabilities. And of course, through the deliberation that we will have, force partnerships and relationships which could lead, of course, to benefits to all of us. I would like once more to extend a very hearty welcome to all of you and personally wish you a very successful conference. Thank you.
ACoC was formed to enhance military professionalism on the African continent through effective utilization of education, training and development of officers in command and staff colleges. This vision was a culmination of the efforts of the first Commandants of the South African War College, the late Major General Nkonyeni. He drove the efforts to establish this in 2007. As the host country during 2017, we are pleased that we again have the opportunity to host the 10th anniversary of ACoC. The annual gathering of commandants cannot be overemphasized, for these platforms provide for us an opportunity to check progress made and where there is need for us to help one another in the spirit of achieving the goals of Agenda 2063, but also enhancing peace and security in our continent. At the founding conference, the theme was developing and transforming education in the military, a contribution to African security. This theme set the scene for the development of ACoC and enhanced military professionalism through this education, training and development. The exchange of directing staffs, military staffs and learners at our colleges has also contributed immensely in the development of confidence and security building measures at the bilateral and multilateral levels, respectively. According to its founding aims and objectives, therefore, as we gather for this session of ACoC, let us reflect on whether we achieved the objectives of the founding conference as stated earlier. This year's theme is, and I quote, "The relevance of African military / security historical case studies and scenarios," close quote. It is my hope and wish that as ACoC 2017 takes place, there is also cognizance of the challenges facing our countries, regions, and continent. You can't talk peacekeeping strictly during this period. Yes, we want peacekeeping. We want peace and stability in our countries. Because where there is no peace and stability, there can never be prosperity. There can never be development. But there is no way you can talk peacekeeping all the time if the negative forces are well advanced and are on an onslaught against the civilians in that country. So you've got to create in your mind space for you to think peacekeeping and peace enforcement. Most of the people who are involved in peacekeeping, it's us, my brothers and sisters. It is us. Because our continent will always be a target for the resources, because sometimes these things happen because there's an interest in the resources, the mineral resources which we have in our continent. Our continent is so rich. So if you have such richness, such minerals, you then must prepare to defend what you have. And some of the people will do everything, by all means, to get what they want. And you've got to defend yourselves. So I think for me, this is a very General Nombeo, a very important forum to discuss I don't know how your agenda is, how it goes. Sometimes we tend to be very dogmatic in the manner in which we deal with issues. We use our standing agenda, maybe we'll use our standing agenda for the past 10 years, that this is what we normally discuss. We discuss peacekeeping, we discuss this, we discuss negative forces. No, talk about these elements which we find difficult to talk about. You know, when people talk about issues of terrorism, people whisper under the tables from fear of being attacked. But that which happens in a neighboring country, you can rest assured it will happen to you tomorrow.